The Council, DEC, and our many shared partners and friends have faced the challenges of 2020 with creativity and innovation. Most of the Council's 2020 Quick Start Grant recipients postponed their spring tree planting celebrations. However, socially distanced tree planting events funded by other means took place in a number of communities, like the village of Hamilton in Madison County, the city of Newburgh in Orange County, and at the Nassau County Cornell Cooperative Extension headquarters in East Meadow. Relief workshops have gone virtual for the time being, and to be together in person, we council members can look forward to the rescheduled July 2021 Buffalo Relief Conference at Canisius College. Even as the council's activities have in some ways been curtailed, the moment has provided an opportunity for us to look around with even more curiosity about what our partners and friends and potential new friends are up to. It's been a chance to elevate others and see what we can learn. A chance to find new connections and help publicize the grassroots efforts of folks who care deeply about the environment. A chance to borrow wisdom, as we did from the training prepared by the Midwestern nonprofit Trees Forever, on how to organize safe and effective tree planting events in the time of coronavirus. We learned about summer internships in the age of COVID, like the one provided by the Natural Areas Conservancy for CUNY students. We promoted the many rich urban and community forestry webinars, like the Zooming In on Nature series from Brooklyn's storied Greenwood Cemetery. The series featured veteran trees, urban grasslands, common mushrooms, wild bees, converting lawns to meadow, and insects, many of which are new to New York, including a newly identified species of beetle found at Greenwood. We connected with urban forest researcher and educator Georgia Silvera Siemens, who co-founded Washington Square Park Eco Projects. These projects include virtual and in-person tours of the park's trees and a mobile, hyper-local ecology science exhibit. In this time when we're being asked to stay closer to home, Washington Square Park's Eco Projects has things to teach us about really taking in the natural world just outside our door and finding ways to be a good steward of every smallest but important ecology. In that spirit, we love that in busy Union Square Park, Georgia and her kids noticed this yellow-bellied sapsucker that had escaped everyone else's notice. On our Instagram and other social media, we've been highlighting urban forestry advocates and celebrants, like our pal Jonas from the Greenpoint neighborhood in Brooklyn, John on Staten Island, who was obsessed with doors and trees, and Runa in Barcelona, Spain. It's been good to look outward. You may recall that last summer's student ambassadors to the Relief Conference in Newburgh were Amanda Cruty and Nafisa Tabassum, who at the time were working with Steve Harris in Syracuse as urban forestry technicians. Amanda and Nafisa are both recent SUNY ESF grads. Amanda is a tree climber who participated in the SUNY ESF Woodsman team and attended Ranger School as part of her ESF forest management education. Nafisa majored in sustainable energy management and also attended ESF's Ranger School. She gave the commencement address for her SUNY ESF 2019 graduating class. We checked in with Amanda and Nafisa, asking them what they're doing now and how they've been adapting in the age of COVID.
Hello, my name's Amanda Cruty. I used to be the urban forest technician for the Syracuse City Parks Department. So that was the job that gave me the opportunity to attend the Relief Conference last summer, and that was a really fun experience. The most important thing I learned when attending that conference was that there are so many professionals out there just willing to network, willing to pick your brain as a new upcoming individual in the industry. And they're really excited to, I don't know, see a more diverse crowd coming on board. Let's see. So, goals for the next 5 years. I actually just recently landed a job in New York City as an urban forester in the tree planting department. So, hopefully, once this whole pandemic settles down, I'll be able to move out there and start my career as an urban forester in New York City. So, segueing into the pandemic, one challenge that I faced was finding a job and staying busy while I wait for my job down in New York City. It's been disheartening, honestly, just being bored, twiddling my thumbs, not being able to work. But it also opened up more opportunities to just do more things that I didn't have time to do, such as practice my climbing skills, do more pruning on larger trees that I didn't have time for originally. I'm able to sit down and really study for my ISA exam, which is really important. I intend to take that soon. And I also am able to take on a few small side jobs, which is fun.
I'm a recent SUNY ESF and Ranger School grad, and I currently work for Onondaga Earth Corps in Syracuse, New York. From the Relief Conference, I learned that there is a really wonderful community of urban foresters that come together and do a lot of good work in New York. In the next 5 years, I hope to gain more professional arboriculture experience and become a ISA board certified arborist. COVID was really challenging for everyone, of course, but for me, it was challenging to be at school during COVID, especially away from friends and family. Even with having Saturday classes and no breaks, we all managed to push through, which was really great. One surprising opportunity I received was the privilege to work at Onondaga Earth Corps. I wanted to work for them for a while now, and I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to because of COVID. However, it worked out really great with funding and safe protocols, and together we're beautifying the green spaces of Syracuse.
Council co-founder Nancy Wolf has been hard at work meticulously researching and writing the history of urban and community forestry in New York State going back to the late 1800s. Please see the Council blog for part 1 of Nancy's lovingly prepared history. It's truly an interesting read, and it will be a foundational resource for urban forestry professionals and students in New York and beyond. We've been getting a lot of great feedback on it, so do check it out. See you in Buffalo!